All right, let's work a definite integral with e raised to a power, but it's not just e to the x, it's e to the negative 8x. To do this one, we're going to need to use u substitution. So we're going to pick out u to be our inner function. In this case, the inner function is the 8x, the exponent. Next, we're going to go ahead and take the derivative of both sides here. So we get 1 du, and then on the right-hand side, negative 8 dx. Okay, so looking at our problem, we don't have a negative 8 and a dx to replace. We only have the dx here at the end. So let's move the 8 to the other side. So we'll divide both sides or multiply both sides by 1 over negative 8 to accomplish this. That'll isolate the dx on one side all by itself. So now where we're at is we can rewrite this. We have an integral of e raised to the u power with the dx, with a du out here, but we also need that negative 1/8. I'm going to go ahead and put that out in front as we move constants to the front. So the dx got replaced with negative 1/8 du. Now the other thing to be careful about is this is a definite integral. Originally, our bounds of integration were 0 and 5, but those were x values. We need to get these into u values. So to do that, what I'm going to do is use our equation where we said u equals negative 8x, and I'm going to plug in those x values for x. All right, so as we plug in 5, converting this over to a u value, that's going to be negative 40 for our upper bound. And then we have u equals negative 8 times 0 is still going to be 0 for our lower bound. But at this point, those are u values as opposed to x values. All right, next what we'd like to do is actually do the integration. So as we integrate this, we'll bring the constant along. The antiderivative of e to the u is again e to the u, and this will be evaluated between 0 and negative 40. Because it's a definite integral, we don't need that plus c at the end. All right, so to finish this up, let's actually plug in our values. So we have negative 1/8, and then we have e raised to the negative 40th power, minus, when we plug in our lower bound, negative 1/8 e raised to the 0 power. From here, there's only a little bit of simplifying down we could do. It may be a little bit nicer answer if we bring that along the first term, but then if we make this addition because we're subtracting a negative, I'll bring the 1/8 along, and then e to the 0 power is the same thing as 1. So 1 times 1/8 is just 1/8. This is pretty good formatting for our answer, so we'll leave it just like this. All right, hope this helps in understanding u substitution and integrating of definite integrals. Till next time, good luck.